Hey everyone, this is Alex, and you're listening to Speak English on YouTube. Before we begin, let me ask you something real. Have you ever tried to speak English and suddenly your thoughts start running in circles? Your tongue feels heavy, and the words simply don't come out? You listen, you understand. Maybe you even think in English sometimes. But speaking? That feels like a whole different world. And you know what? You're not strange. You're not behind. You're just doing what almost every learner does. You train your brain, but you forget to train your voice. Today, I want to show you how to change that. But before, don't forget to subscribe to enjoy more videos with us. I'm going to share several strategies to help you speak English more easily, more spontaneously, and with less pressure. As always, I'll keep my pace slower and clearer than usual, so you can follow along and use this episode to practice shadowing if you want to. Let's jump in. First, let's clear up a big misunderstanding. A lot of learners think that speaking is the final stage of English, something you do once you already know everything. But that's not how it works. Speaking isn't the last step. It's one of the steps that gets you there. You don't wait to swim until you understand water. You get in the pool. Understanding English is a receptive skill. You absorb, you recognize, you decode. Speaking is productive. You build, you improvise, you choose, you react. They use different parts of your brain, different mental muscles, and they need different types of practice. And here's the tricky part. Most learners never practice the productive side. They watch movies, they read articles, they do grammar exercises. All of this is useful, but none of it replaces making sounds with your mouth. Speaking is physical. Your tongue needs training. Your jaw needs training. Your breath needs training. Just like learning a sport, your body has to learn what your mind already knows. So let's talk about what you can do. Strategy number 1. Stop waiting for the right moment. There is no perfect sentence, no perfect grammar point, no perfect accent to start with. If you keep waiting until you feel ready, you will wait forever. Clarity is enough. If people can understand what you mean, you're already succeeding. Every language is full of imperfect sentences. Native speakers break grammar rules all the time. The important thing is movement, not perfection. Strategy number 2. Build small language habits. Think of English as something that's always around you, not just something you sit down to study. Use tiny moments of your day. Narrate what you're doing. React to something you see. Comment on your own thoughts. Short, simple, frequent use of English does more for your speaking than one big study session per week. Strategy number 3. Practice with ready-made pieces of language. Not individual words, full expressions, little blocks that English speakers use naturally. Expressions like, I didn't expect that. Let me think, I'm not completely sure. Here's the thing. When you memorize these small blocks, you don't have to build sentences from zero each time. Your brain can assemble them like Lego. It's faster, more natural, and way less stressful. Strategy number 4. Rehearse out loud. Not silently, not in your head. Out loud. Your brain knows English, but your mouth might not. Speak to yourself in the kitchen, on a walk, or while getting ready. Try mini dialogues. Invent small scenarios. You will be surprised by how much smoother speaking becomes after a week of daily out loud practice. Strategy number 5. Reduce the pressure. You don't need to sound like the person you hear in movies. You don't need to respond instantly like a native speaker in a cafe. Your only job is to express your ideas with the tools you have right now. You will add more tools later. Speaking is not a performance. It's communication. Strategy number 6. Repeat real English out loud. One of the strongest ways to improve your speaking is to imitate real English exactly as you hear it. Not to translate, not to think, just to copy. Choose a short clip from a podcast, a show, a YouTube video, something with natural rhythm. Listen to one sentence. Pause. Repeat it out loud, with the same melody, the same stress, the same energy. You're not studying. You're training your mouth to follow real English patterns. This is how actors learn accents. And it works incredibly well for learners too. Strategy number 7. Slow down your speaking. Most learners think fluency means speaking fast. Not true. Fluency means speaking smoothly. Speed comes later. If you slow down a little, your brain has more time to choose words, and your mouth has more control. You make fewer mistakes, and you feel less pressure. Even native speakers slow down when they want to be clear. Don't rush. Aim for calm, steady speech, and your fluency will rise naturally. Strategy number 8. Practice small talk blocks. A lot of speaking anxiety comes from not knowing how to start a conversation. So prepare tiny ready-made starters. Things like, "Hi, how's your day going?" "Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more." "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat?" If you learn 10 to 15 of these, you always have something to say in the first few seconds. You avoid the panic moment. And once the conversation begins, your brain warms up and speaking becomes easier. Strategy number 9. Turn listening into speaking. Don't just listen. Transform listening into production. Here's how. Listen to a short audio. Pause after 10 seconds. Try to explain in your own words what you just heard. Not perfectly, just your version. This forces your brain to transform passive understanding into active speaking. It's one of the most powerful exercises you can do because it bridges the exact gap learners struggle with. Strategy number 10. Accept the messy phase. Every new skill has a messy phase. The stage where you know what you want to say, but your mouth doesn't follow. The stage where your grammar collapses, your accent feels strange, and your brain works too hard. This phase isn't a sign that you're bad at English. It's a sign that you're exactly where you should be. Don't fight the discomfort. Move through it. Speak anyway. Messy speaking is not a failure. It's the training ground for future fluency. So, my friend, remember this. You already have the understanding. Now you're training the expression. Let it be messy, let it be imperfect, let it be alive. Every sentence you try is progress. Every attempt counts. Your voice is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Keep showing up, keep speaking out loud, and trust the process. You're on the right path, and you're moving forward every time you open your mouth. Let's keep going step by step. You've got more potential than you think. See you soon for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to enjoy more videos with us.